A guilty verdict in a federal education fraud scheme means a civil lawsuit now against former Athens and Limestone County school administrators. A federal jury in Montgomery convicted Rick Carter Friday for conspiracy and identity fraud. Carter was the only one of 6 co-defendants who did not take a plea deal. Now attorneys are working to move the civil case forward. Wait 31's Ashley Carter joins us live now after speaking with the attorney representing some of the plaintiffs. Ashley, what does he hope comes out of this civil suit?
Mikhail, justice and the necessary compensation for the damages that some of the victims faced because of this scheme. That's ultimately what Will League is fighting for his clients, but he says it's going to take a little bit of time as this civil suit has only just begun.
Currently, we feel like the conspiracy goes deeper than what was charged in the criminal complaint.
It's something Huntsville attorney Will League will work to prove in the civil lawsuit filed against former Athens and Limestone County administrators who have already been found guilty of illegally obtaining private school students' information and saying they were enrolled in the Limestone or Athens City Schools online academies in order to receive additional funds from the government. League says the actions from the school officials are a huge detriment to all the victims involved, which he believes could include thousands of families.
In the digital age, it's more important than ever to keep your private information private. There are issues with, identity theft. Once your information is out there, how it is used. And so these students have had their information in the hands of criminals, and we're going to find out how it was used, how it was disseminated, and then determine damages from that point forward.
League says now that the criminal portion of the case is over, they can continue to proceed with the civil portion, which will take time given all the evidence and documents to sort through, but it's a fight that's just getting started and they aren't giving up on.
We're at mercy of the trial court. We have a lot of depositions to take, and that's assuming there's not an appeal in this most recent criminal conviction. And so if there's an appeal, that particular portion of the case will be stayed until that appeal process is over. And so, like anything, the wheels of justice turn slow, but we'll wait for a trial date and see if we can get all of our depositions, exhibits, and things ready for trial. So it's an open-ended time, sadly.
League says they're currently in the discovery phase of this suit, which means they're collecting pretrial evidence and requesting documents. He says through this phase, they'll be able to get a much clearer picture of how many potential victims there were, how many people were also involved in this scheme, and just how deep this scheme went. In Huntsville, Ashley Carter, Way 31 News.